Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be covering some new VR games, but first let's go over some quick updates to existing games like Subside's new DLC called Makoa Shelf. It's releasing June 18th for PCVR and PSVR2, and as a fan of high quality immersive VR experiences, it doesn't get much better than Subside. The Makoa Shelf DLC expands your journey with its largest ocean environment yet. Here you'll discover new lifelike creatures and hidden items across a massive new zone, with 2 additional new bonus areas to unlock and a Sea-Doo-like watercraft to zip around and explore faster than ever before. And I'll be dropping a full review for this DLC since it isn't a free update. Speaking of immersive VR, Bootstrap Island is getting its first major update since its full release, called Night Beasts. This includes a new progression system, so every day you survive, your upgrades constantly progress even when you die. There's a new inventory system, and there's a new enemy called the Night Apes. Why they only attack at night, I don't know, but still, it's pretty cool. And there's haptic support, so this already terrifying game can now feel even more terrifying. IL-2 Korea is a brand new next generation combat flight simulator set in the Korean War. Built on a brand new engine, it features the biggest map in IL-2 series history, with over 75,000 square miles of Korean peninsula packed with air bases, cities and strategic targets. VR is supported from day one with OpenXR, and it's designed to look incredible in a VR headset. This game also features a deep career mode, a detailed museum, you can even walk around on the airfields, and apparently it will feature VR controls as well as your usual flight sim controller support. Early access is apparently happening June 25th, with the full release coming August 4th. Yesterday, UploadVR had their summer showcase, and a few new titles caught my eye, especially this one called Rustmourne, which I think looks pretty epic and is a sci-fi survival horror FPS built exclusively for PCVR. You wake up inside a massive, ancient, rust-covered megastructure filled with horrifying abominations, and to survive, you have to hide, run, or fight by physically dismembering your enemies in VR. You get to cut off their limbs. That actually changes the way the creature behaves, very similar to Dead Space, and this game is apparently heavily inspired by Half-Life Alyx for all its VR interactions. Guns and ammo are scarce, so you need to use sound, the environment, and your wits to stay alive, and apparently dying has some strange consequences. Here we have the new and excellent looking trailer for Guardians Planetfall, which I hope is bringing Helldivers to VR. Guardians Planetfall drops you into a massive galaxy-wide war for humanity's survival. You can team up with up to 3 friends online for some fast tactical co-op combat as you fight hostile aliens, mechanical void soldiers, and giant war machines. From the bridge of your customizable strike ship, your squad picks the next battlefield and makes planetfall onto dangerous worlds from deserts, jungles, frozen outposts, and lava-scarred strongholds. Every mission shifts control of the planet, hopefully in humanity's favor, and it will feature climbing, jetpack flight, cover leaning, manual reloads, vehicles, and a backpack inventory system, plus orbital strikes. We still don't have a release date, but early access is still planned as coming in 2026. Decay is a VR-only survival shooter set in a bleak post-nuclear United States. You play as a lone operative working out of a remote bunker for the Department of Environmental Control and Yield. Your job is to explore dangerous ruins, scavenge resources, complete orders, and deal with mutants, raiders, and rival factions, all while making tough choices in a world where you have no backup. This is built exclusively for VR, and it features realistic physics and gunplay with a strong focus on immersion and atmosphere. There are no safe zones, and every mission should feel quite risky and a bit personal. There is a demo available right now on Steam Next Fest, with early access planned for August 2026, and apparently it will have over 12 hours of content at launch, with more planned to be added during the early access period. Soul Protocol is a co-op roguelike from Singular Perception and drops you and up to 2 teammates into a modular spaceship that you control together in procedurally generated space. Grab the joysticks in the spaceship to become a pilot, blast enemies from turrets as a gunner, or manage shields and strategy as the captain. When things get rough, you can even suit up and explore abandoned space stations on foot for resources and upgrades. You have to repair systems with real tools, upgrade individual modules, and make smart calls, intense real-time fights, all with immersive VR interactions. Early access launches on MetaQuest this September, and it's coming to Steam VR later on.
Oh man! Mini Golf!
Walkabout Mini Golf is getting completely taken over by Homestar Runner crew in the new Homestar Runner Distraction Pack. You'll hang out in Strongbad's basement, tackle 6 wild activities, hunt 18 brand new lost balls, unlock custom putters, unique avatars, and even play never-before-seen minigames, all with official voice acting straight from the brothers chaps. It keeps the excellent gameplay from Walkabout Mini Golf while throwing in that classic early 2000s internet humour, and releases June 25th on MetaQuest, Steam VR and PSVR2. Bramblefort is a gritty VR survival horror immersive sim set in an alternate Victorian era on a desolate North Atlantic island. You play as a field operative sent in with almost no briefing or gear. What starts in a rotting coastal hut quickly escalates as you push deeper toward towering mansions at the island's centre. You must scavenge, explore layered environments with multiple paths and secrets, and face threats using creative, player-driven approaches. Combat is apparently very weighty and physical, and when it comes to damaging the enemy, where you hit them actually matters. Melee ranges from knives to massive tools, with guns including revolvers, shotguns, bolt-action rifles, and a hand-cranked Gatling gun. And they've even put in a harpoon for good measure. Everything is built for immersive interactions, and there's a free demo coming to Steam Next Fest on June 15th, with the full PCVR release coming later on. And they've also said that a Quest port is definitely possible. For a quick change of pace, we have BrushHammer. This is a brand new mixed reality game that lets you build, customize, paint, and display miniature figures. Kit bash minis with different parts and accessories, and then paint them using realistic tools like airbrushes, spray cans, shading brushes, decals, and shiny coatings. Complete commissions in the career mode, you get to impress judges and upgrade your hobby shop as you climb from newbie to legendary painter. This is aimed at being a relaxing and creative experience perfect for Warhammer fans or anyone who loves the art of miniature painting. BrushHammer drops on MetaQuest this August. And to wrap up today's video, Team Beef is bringing the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind to standalone Quest headsets with their new OpenXR project. Yes, you can explore the entire world of Vanderfell in fully immersive VR and no PC is required. Built on the excellent open source OpenMW engine, this port aims to deliver 6 off-motion controls, physical interactions, swinging weapons, and the freedom to explore that massive open world however you want. Team Beef has an incredible track record with high-quality ports like Quake Quest, Doom 3 Quest, and Lombarda 1 VR. Plus, if you haven't already checked it out, I definitely recommend Wrath Aeon of Ruin, which I think is a fantastic VR port, seeing them work alongside Flat VR Studios. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.